She poured white gas on me, on my face, leaning over me with a lit match as I slept, telling me that if you ever leave me, if you ever betray me, if you ever stop listening to me, baby, I'm listening. Get the fuck out. Big and little, little and big, from the thickest trunk to the skinniest twig, a watermelon to an unripe fig. It's big, it's little, it's big.
Peace in the world! It looked like once there was going to be peace in the world. A friend of mine and I made a plan to mountain bike across Asia, which if you didn't notice, is a mighty big continent, because it looked kind of like there was going to be peace in the world, but oops. Now I figured the only way to cross Asia without a blindfold in a dark basement and a sharp knife is in the seat of a really big airplane. So, oops, I don't try to do that no more. This is the step that you take. Passing through, passing through. This is how you walk. When where you're going matters less than moving along, moving along. He doesn't say this to me or anyone. He instinctively scrapes his shoes on the macadam. Passing through to blue evenings and orange night lights. Be your own person, he said. Make your own future, he said. Go build a skyscraper, he said. He said, scraping resin from a spoon to burn again. Damn! What does he know? The mirror cracked. A friend of mine snorts lines of Ritalin telling me, this really works, Charlie. This really works. He hasn't worked this millennium, so what does he know? The mirror cracked. A crack smoker outside my window hits his pipe and taps his foot like he's a one-legged Nazi or a one-legged goose, saying in the language of a counting horse, this really works. This really works. That the world could have such whack priorities. The mirror cracked. A starry man hands me a pamphlet telling me Jesus is the bread of life. But I look at him and I think the bread of life might be bread. And my mind's wandering. And I'm not sure if it's coming back this time. Because life is a feast of bumps and turns, not least of swerves of hairpin turns and overburns we splatter flatter. Why does it matter the path not taken or not forsaken? Goodness saken, every slip up and each mistake we take are right to our nose because we chose not to look down. How now, brown cow? Help me, russet bovine, divine the path not taken that yields the least regret. But how can a cow render such subtle judgment? It is utter inanity. For I alone in this endeavor understand all the complexities of every alternate reality. Bite me, moo, and moo to you too. The mirror cracked, and I can walk in the tall grass, and I can lay down in it, and watch the sun streaking off to Asia. And if I can make it stop for just 1 second, then maybe I can figure this out. And if I can make the time stop, maybe this wouldn't be a problem. But the mirror cracked, and I can't see myself. Big things will break your heart, and little things are tear it apart. Decades are made of days, and weeks make for crappy years. Tears burn holes in white shirts, and black holes swallow colors and worlds and light. And I would fight if I thought it would make a difference, but oops. I mock a martyr in a bar telling her, you're going to die in Iraq. It ain't going to mean shit. And to my chagrin, I was right. And also, really, really wrong. How long? How long? Let's take a swim with an appliance and all the big things and all the little things won't mean anything anymore. And who can say what toast is? Anyway, when we're alive, we're radioactive. But as we go from flesh to bone to peat moss, we become less so.
And why can be measured? Why can some guy in a later date know that around 2008, some guy was here who liked donuts and smoked cigarettes? Anthropology escapes me. It berates me and carbon dates me. And I found that lately, the time spent waking are just echoes of a lost dream, where some guy in a lab coat cried, although he died of a broken heart, the donuts and smokes didn't help.
In a mass, in a row, all together, here we go, sliding headlong down a slippery slope. Two, where the question of gender and existential crises could be simply stated by Great Danes and large Libyans who bark and hark for goats, dithering as they do. I dither too. I had not thought death had undone so many. Physics doesn't dither. The line from the singularity to the present day may move through time and space in a relative way, but in no time does space-time say, oh, wait, let's think about this. Clocks and watches break, but time doesn't wait. And you don't need the FM band to play through your braces to know that gravity always wins. At the end of the desert, it's said, I've read, there lies the promised land. When you're in the desert, any place not desert has enough promise. Buck Owens played guitar in the desert, and Joshua played a horn. I can't even play drums, which they say anyone could play. And if the world becomes desert and I'm left, I guess I won't be Buck or Josh, but I will blow my horn at the Crystal Palace and watch the walls come down. Because that's the nature of walls. They fall. And I looked over one in Berlin, and it fell. And they have one in China that people steal rocks from to build houses with. And they built these giant ornamental Islam-inspired arches that Islam-inspired fellas broke down spectacularly. If gravity is the organizing principle of the universe, and that's true, and that's the case, then why is this place so messy? If I sit atop a mountaintop, and I sit there long enough, it will wear out beneath me, and the sun will expand to envelop me, and gravity and entropy will dance as molecules expand over a wide expanse. I sit atop a mountaintop and hear them talking, but see no faces, and they will speak in a language that I do not understand, in a context that is alien to me, and I don't care if your stock options are worth $300 a share. You still have to be nice, because gravity always wins, and the universe will expand and contract like the heaving chest of a sleeping puppy, and we might be its dreams. In the first place, all the stars from the sky bright glistened. The air rebounded 10 degrees, and I took off my second coat. The turnstile ate all my $1.50 as I caught a jura to chase the sun, and through the waves past all the sand were splashing tunas, having fun. The fish talked funny and played fish baseball, so I swam out to join the game. I made a friend and brought him home. I call him now ahi filet. All the world's lactose intolerant. All the world is scared of cheese. But we have cheese and cheese and cheese and cheese whiz, it's here to stay. If you don't like politics and feel the need to move away, join with me, we'll build a nation. Wash it down with Cabernet, because I love cheese. And we'll admit that only cheese need lead our way and save us from the everything that comes along with everyday. Please, don't wag fingers, shake your heads, and all take yourself so seriously. Please, don't think poets sour pictures, lecturing so dourly, because dour is as dour does, and dour comes so easily. Happiness is pursued by mandate, the path to which is paved with cheese. You're so pretty, let's make babies. Sell your car, we'll fly to Greece. We'll dance naked on an island, drink and paint our nipples green. I know we can. I have a plan. Every morning, sun starts shining from here to serendipity. Patagonian llamas breed on hills that somehow look like Tuscany. All the world's a ball of cheese. All the world loves revelry. So learn to love the curd, you turd. Hearken to this ode to cheese. Oh, hear me please, like dogs hear fleas. Let's run the 6-year-olds on sugar. Tumble down, we'll skin our knees. Let's light our underwears on fire and hang them from the limbs of trees. Call me Jack, no. Call me Gouda. Call me cheddar, Philly cream. My cheese gives you my superpowers. My cheesiness protects me. And if you shoot me over and over, and if you never ever miss, you won't hurt me, no, not at all. You'll simply turn me into Swiss. If you're crawling through the desert with no water on your knees, this mirage will be our vision, leading us to oases. Every morning brings sun on flowers, rain for dogs, and a breeze for man. Every smile opens windows, curtains turns on ceiling fans. I have a knife and a cutting board, and we'll build our future slice by slice and see the world for what it is. And what is that? It's kind of nice. That might be a cheesy way to end this, but that's how I'll end this. So,
Just so.